Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is George Antonat. Oh, why am I looking over there? I need to be looking over here. I'm just learning this, okay? So bear with me as I am very new to YouTube content creation, and but it's something that I'm going for, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it up there. So once again, welcome to my channel, George Antonatas. Feel free to like and subscribe. I'm basically going to be posting stuff if you're into things that are positive, motivational, inspirational, and it's just all positive stuff, all good vibes. Pretty much is where I'm going to be heading in that direction. And yeah, so today I wanted to talk about being authentic, and kind of going about how my day went today, which today was an amazing day. I had a great day today. I woke up, did my little. Normally, I have a high protein, low carb breakfast, and then I hit the gym. And today was leg day. And the first thing I do when I hit the gym is start to warm up. I do 5 minutes on the treadmill. I'll show you. I actually recorded a little video of that, so I'm going to post that up. And then it was leg day today, so it was awesome. I did some leg squats, and I think they're called Bulgarian squats. It's like a one-legged squat. Again, you'll see that on the video there. And the one that I didn't record that I was having trouble with was this one that you stand on your leg, on one leg, and I was having balance. Like some days my balance is on point, and today I was wobbling all over the place. My balance was like not there today, but that's why sometimes it's not pretty, the workout, and body weight single leg deadlift. And so maybe I'll show a little video of that, or I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you basically, with one hand up and one knee up, and then you go down and you stretch your leg out, and then you come back up and try not to wobble. Try to stand on that one leg and keep it steady. And it's like everything's working, right? Your whole body, all your leg muscles, the abs, are, you're trying to control everything. And I love that, but I struggled with that one. But it was a great workout nonetheless. I had the energy. I had the just that snap today. And so today was one of those days that was like, it just kept moving, from one thing to the other. We're actually having an event tomorrow, so I'm going to be getting ready for that. We're ready for that, and 4th of July event. And so again, wanted to talk about authenticity, because being authentic was something that I struggled with, because growing up, I know my parents were always like, they wanted to have this, look good in front of the neighbors, and, everything, had to look good on the outside. And, so hearing a lot of voices of like just suggestions or whatever the case may be, don't do this, do that, and so finding myself, like, who am I, was a struggle. And it's just something that, as I'm learning more and more every day, as my journey in this life continues, I realize that it's okay to be me, because I think it was that I wanted, or I want, maybe I do. I want to be loved. I want people to like me, so I think I was sacrificing I didn't even know who I really was, because I was out there trying to win people's approval. And here I am on YouTube, right? I obviously, am posting this, but, it'd be nice to get some views and some likes, but it's not about that, right? It's like, I need to be true to myself regardless. And that's another reason why I'm posting this off camera, on camera. I just want to be my authentic self, which leads me into a post that was on Don Miguel Ruiz's page. And I'm going to share that as well on the screen here. And it was talking about that, like, the masks that we put on. And it says, have you ever, and by the way, I'm putting on there the credit, because it was at Carla Ruiz, I guess. And I don't have the information on Carla, but I would imagine she's related to Don Miguel Ruiz. And people that know will probably be like, duh, yeah. But so shout out to Carla Ruiz. And the post says, have you ever noticed you're not the same person with everyone? I'm not the same with my parents as I am with my friends or my partner or even when I'm alone. So true, right? In Toltec wisdom, we call these masks. Wearing a mask is not being fake. It's a role, something we create to move through the world. Sometimes for connection, sometimes for safety, sometimes just to make it through the day. Wearing a mask isn't the problem. We all do it. The real question is, are you choosing the mask or is it choosing you? Start to notice, when do you shift around certain people, in certain rooms? What version of you is showing up? And what is she protecting? You don't have to rip the mask off. Just know it's there. That's where the freedom lives. Authenticity isn't about being the same everywhere. That's awesome. It's about knowing who you are underneath it all. And that's what I'm discovering. It's like, who am I? And one of the things that this self-affirmation, I guess it goes down deep. I'm talking some deep stuff here for me. I think deep down, there was a part of me that maybe felt not good enough. I think I had like a low self-esteem. I would always second guess myself. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't be like that. So it's like, now I allow myself the freedom. It could be with a mask, I guess. If I'm in a certain place, maybe I have to put that, obviously it changes, like what it was talking about in that reading, like not the same with my parents as I am with, my friends and, but at the same time, I don't sacrifice my true, first of all, my self-worth, and knowing that I'm worthy, knowing that I'm enough, knowing that I don't need the approval, and not in an egotistical, prideful way, but just in a way of freedom, that I am enough just as I am. And that just to me is a freedom. So being aware of that, having that awareness of, that what mask, if I'm wearing a mask or, just where I'm at with that, gives me, to me, being authentic gives me freedom because it allows me to be my true self. It allows me to be myself, and I don't have to, it takes a lot of energy. There was another man, he slips my mind of the name, but he was talking about that. It takes a lot of energy to keep I think he was talking about the ego, like the false self, it's easy to be my true self, but if I'm not being my true self, that takes a lot of energy, and I don't want any part of that, really. So what a freedom it is. And I think I get that from other people. When I see other people being their authentic self, it gives me the freedom to just be comfortable with who I am. So by me being comfortable with who I am, maybe that gives other people the freedom to be comfortable with who they are too. I don't know. All I could do is, work on me. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much what I've got today. I appreciate you watching the channel, watching this post, and more content on the way. This is like my third post. So I'm like, I was even struggling with like, what content am I going to put up there? But I know that when I do put up content, it's going to be with love. I want it to be authentic, genuine. And that's it for today. Everyone have a happy 4th of July. I love you all. If no one's told you, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life. Take care.